What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Back at it again with the Rex video. Today, we're going to get into Pentatonix Joyful, Joyful, live from the Evergreen Experience. Now, two things I noticed off rip. One, it's live, so I'm excited for that. I don't know if I've ever done a live, maybe one Pentatonix video. Two, this only has 38,000 views, which I'm surprised. They normally do numbers, so maybe this one kind of flew under the radar. I don't know, but we're going to jump right into it. Hope you're having a good day. Come vibe with your boy.
Joyful, joyful Lord, we adore thee.
Mitch's voice is so crisp.
God of glory, Lord of love. Hearts unfold like flowers before thee. Hail thee as the sun above. Melt the clouds of sin, sin and sadness. Drive the dark roof down away.
They're so in sync. Okay.
Fill us, fill us with the light, Lord. I need you to fill
Damn.
us.
Mitch has some range.
Joyful, joyful Lord, we adore thee. God of glory, Lord of love.
Okay.
Hearts unfold like flowers before thee. Hail thee as the sun above. Down the clouds of sin, sin and sadness. Drive the dark of doubt away. Drive it away. Give her a remind of madness. Fill us with the light of day. Light of day.
Joyful, joyful Lord,
Oh.
we adore thee. And in my life I split number 4. 'Cause since I was a youngster, I came to know that you were the only way to go. So I had to grow and come to an understanding. And
What?
I'm down with the king, so now I'm the man. Now you tell me who you down with, see? 'Cause all I know is that I'm down with G.O.D. You know G.O.D. You know G.O.D. Come on, you know G.O.D. Who know G.O.D.?
Wow. That's a first.
Which the morning stars begun. The Father of love is riding over us. By the way, what have you done for him lately? Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Ooh, yeah. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. What have you done for him lately? Ba-ba-da.
No Michael Jackson feel right there. Okay. Oh. Okay. Nice. Nice. Wow. So, first thing I noticed is that they sound perfect live. They sound just like they do on a recording, studio performance versus live, except obviously the post-editing and the mixing and the mastering sound that comes with a studio recording, right? It's just very polished, very, like, it's perfect. Doesn't sound natural to an extent. Comparing to a live version. Now, they sound fantastic. They really do. They sound just like they do on anything I've ever heard. So with this one, though, they did something different. The rapping was different. I haven't heard them kind of bust out rapping unless it's been a cover of a rap song, but this just felt more kind of hip hop and rap on that breakdown than some of the other songs that I've heard that they've covered rap, because they've usually covered like pop kind of rap, like Macklemore or something. But it sounded good, you know. I like that. The other thing I noticed was how their showmanship and their entertaining kind of stage presence was. Like, they have to sing and they have to do the song, but they also had to entertain a little bit. And I'm sure they had some choreography here where, you know, they spaced out at different parts of the song, and, you know, there was probably a game plan going in, but they just had this different life to them, I guess. You know, they seemed more, not alive, or a little bit more energetic, right, than in their videos and in a lot of the songs that they've done. And obviously that is because they're on stage, they have the energy of the crowd, they have that real factor to it. So that kind of came through in their voice a little bit too. It just felt more vibrant. And I really noticed it when Mitch went high. It just, I don't know, you could feel it. All eyes were on him when he did that. And even the crowd like started coming alive after he did that. And they, you know, they started clapping a bit, like, woo, like cheering. They just, they noticed it, right? And with Mitch specifically, I noticed his range more on this one. He, obviously I've heard him hit high notes before, but this, he also went a little bit lower right after that, I feel like. And I don't know if he's gone lower in other songs before. I haven't really noticed it like I did with here. And I think it's because he went straight up high and then down to the low. Does that make sense? So, I mean, it sounded great, but this song, I don't know if I've heard Joyful, Joyful, the original, but I'm not really a fan of this song, just even off of their performance. I don't really care for it. They did, however, I'm sure, bring life to this song. I haven't heard the original, but if it's a, you know, Christmas kind of song, church, religious kind of song, then I'm sure it's a lot more slow and, you know, heavily focused on the singing part and not necessarily the energy part. But they did bring it to life. They had a little bit of jazz almost in there, like a, I guess a time signature switch, or that part where I said, hey, it's kind of a Michael Jackson vibe. I was getting like a Thriller vibe, like the very beginning, or Billie Jean maybe, the very beginning of that song, just with the cadence that they had and the switch up that they had with the beatboxing. And I don't know, it just had a different feel. So this one I'm gonna have to say is my least favorite Christmas song that I've heard from them so far, and it's not because their performance, they did fantastic. It's just the actual song. I don't think I really care for it. Even though they brought it to life and they sounded fantastic, I just didn't really care for it. Now, they did each almost have their own special moment where they kind of sang and projected and all eyes were on them for a second. I did kind of like that, where they went back and forth, you know, between a few of them, and they showcased a little bit. I like that, you know. Even though it's a group effort, it's nice to showcase individual strengths at times and hear that. So this was a good one, but like I said, I think I'm going to rank it a little bit lower just because I think it's just a song, you know. I didn't really care for it, but they sounded great live. They definitely put life and energy into the song. I could almost guarantee it, even though I haven't heard the original. I just would bet on it. And they're very consistent. You know, they always sound great, bring it to life, and you can tell they really put their all into it. So I enjoyed this one. I would see them live, you know, whether it's Christmas music or not, like, it doesn't matter. They sound so good. And to be in the presence of them while they're doing it is way different than hearing it, right? From your headphones or your computer, your house, or whatever. Live is always just something special, no matter what genre it is. There's just a energy that you get when you hear a live band, a live rapper, live group, live artist. Is just different. So I wouldn't mind seeing them live. But that'll do it for today's reaction video. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment down below. It helps the channel grow, helps the YouTube algorithm. If you're new here and you haven't done so already, consider hitting that subscribe button. It takes a second and really helps me out. If you're not new here, welcome back. I appreciate the love and support as always. Thank you very much for showing up and showing love. You know what to do. Leave some comments down below. What did you think about this? Would you see them live? I would. Do you like this Christmas song? Do you not really? Me personally, it just doesn't compare to the other ones. The other ones are so full of life and energy and almost like songs you would hear on the radio. And this one's a little bit more relaxed. Even though they did their spin on it, it's just meh. I don't know. Didn't really vibe with it. But let me know what you thought down below. As well as, if you're new to Pentatonix or you haven't done so already and you like them, be sure to support them. Subscribe to the YouTube, follow them on social media, stream their music anywhere and everywhere you can stream music, because support is number one for any artist, band, rapper, creator, entertainer, whoever's making content or music for you to enjoy and you do enjoy it. Reciprocate that energy via support. So with all that being said, I hope you're having a great day. I'm sending positive vibes your way, and until next time, I'm out.
Ride for you if you ride for me. On the window hard, I'm trying to play for keeps. You ain't gotta worry, put your trust in me, cause you running from your problems.